So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into this palette, and this is the 35O palette. As you can see, it has been used very nicely. I enjoy this palette a lot. It has a lot of the kind of tones I like. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a fluffy brush, and the first thing I like to do is kind of like set what I already have, like with concealer, with more of like a natural tone. So I usually go into I use this one, and I kind of mix it with that one, just so it's, because those two tones are like what make a good like setting, like a base through my eye. Because I usually go in with like orangey, like brown tones anyways. Okay, let me get closer. Okay, sorry, this is like really close. I'm so sorry this is a weird angle, because like, okay, anyways. So after I do that, I just kind of go over it, make sure it's like really blended. And the next thing I do is I take like this flat brush right here, and I take like a darker tone, and today I'm gonna go in actually with going back with the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is an amazing palette, I highly recommend. And I'm gonna go in with this color, kind of mixed it. I'm gonna mix it kind of with these three, just cause like I like them all and I can't decide, and I just want to mix them all. So I'm gonna do a little bit of each. Tap off the excess and go in and just pat it in. And I'm gonna do that with both eyes, obviously. Okay, so I go a little bit above my eyelid just because I have hooded eyes, and it kind of helps if you go a little bit above and kind of like blend it out there. But now I kind of like leave it a little bit just because I'm going to take another color and blend that with it. So I'm just going to go a little bit. So, and then I'm going to go back into the 350 palette, and then I'm going to take, like, you know, this color right here. It's like mostly pan, but like it's like this really nice like orangey tone brown, which I really like. And I'm just gonna take this Morphe brush right here, just like a regular fluffy brush, and then I'm gonna take that, tap out the excess, and then I'm gonna blend it right here. after I do that, I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush right here, this like really big one. I'm just gonna go over everything, make sure everything's like really blended together. After I do that, I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is from Small. I got it for Christmas. That's all I know. And then I'm gonna take this darker brown in the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm gonna go along my eyelid line, like really close to it, make it like really dark right there. Okay, so I'm basically done with the eyelid part, just because this is usually what I do. And then I take a little bit of take a little bit of these two shimmers, and I kind of put that on highlight my brow bone with it. The next thing I do is kind of like wipe away all if there's any like fallout. And my favorite part is the waterline. So I take a flat like Morphe brush right here, and I'm gonna take that same brown orangey shade, and I'm gonna put it on my waterline. And I'm gonna take this like angled brush right here, but it's like more fluffy, and I'm gonna take like a little bit of this center shade, which is like a little bit darker of that same shade, and then I'm going to kind of go over that, make it a little bit darker. And then last, I'm gonna take this same one and then kind of go in with this darker shade right here. Only on the ends, like right here, just to like really darken that part up. Okay, and then the last thing I like to do is add like a little bit of sparkle. So I take like a flat brush like this. Why isn't it focusing? There it goes. So like that, and then I wet it. And then I go back in with my Jaclyn Hill palette because they have just a lot of really, really pretty colors. So today I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use this gold right here, and I just put that on the waterline. And an inner corner, just like. I don't go all the way to, I just kind of like put a little bit less and a little bit less at the very ends, just because it looks better to me. Do the same thing on the other side. And then last thing I do is okay, so for lips, lately I really like this combination. I've been using chestnut, and it's like it's a MAC lip pencil, and I just but first things I do when I like to put on lipstick is put a little bit of Vaseline on. It like helps, I don't know, my lips not feel so dry all the time. So I have like a really defined like Cupid's bow, and I don't really like it. I know a lot of people do, but like I personally don't like it on me, so I like to go around it. So I first go like this, and just go straight over it. And like blend it like that. And after I do that, I like to put on Persistence by MAC. And I just go right over it.